So, it's Mama Allie again. Sorry it's been so very long. A lot of things have come up in life and just haven't gotten back to this. I'm going to start out, Rick showed you from the beginning kind of some of my new purchases, things to go along with the beads, the glass beads I've been working on. I want to share with you kind of my thought process on making these glass beads. I've seen them in some other places and other uses, but this is just kind of my fun, and my girls seem to like it, and it lets them be a little bit creative too. So hopefully you can take your imagination, your thought, your creativity, and throw it into this and make what you like, and maybe make some gifts for some people that you love and care about too. So, do you want to zoom in on this stuff?
Sure.
So it's easier. This is just a choker that I made for my youngest, and it's just to give you an idea kind of what we can go with. She wanted something different for Spirit Day than everybody else wears, so we started with this, and it came with the beads, and this is going to end up being a hair bow, and we have a ring. Okay, I don't know, hopefully how well.
Okay, hold them there for just 1 second. Okay, I'm going to do on your left. We can see the rose. Okay, I'll do the one on the right. And that's the one that says daughter, correct?
Yes, this is daughter in Japanese.
Okay.
So basically,
I'm really sorry about the shaky camera, guys.
just take that pictures.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so what I started with are just these glass beads. You can find these in your floral department at any craft store. There's different sizes. There's these large ones and the little ones. As you can tell, they're pretty clear, but once you start putting them on pictures, you can see little flaws and things in them. And what I have learned to do is just find the picture that I want, and some of these are just examples, you know, thank goodness for Publisher and those kinds of fun things on your computer, because you can take any picture, any words, make it what you want it to be, and that's what I did with this. And this picture is what this started out as, okay? So you find the picture you want, and then I suggest that you take and put your bead on top of it and look down into it, because different beads will create different looks depending on what flaws you find in them. Okay, so instead of using a big bead on this, I've cut out a little one, and this is going to end up being probably a ring for Lacey. So I've looked into it. This is the size that I want, and I'm just going to use good old fabulous wonderful decoupage. Okay, I will encourage everybody to find these. These are acid brushes. The hardware store, craft store. These were my husband's, which, if you watch my last video, you will find out I steal a lot of things from his shop. Every wife should. But these are really great, and they just do a really good job. So,
is that my brush?
Yeah, they're all your brushes. Little, smooth, even, and the reason I like these is because they're really good about putting just down a nice, light, even coat. You don't want to put too much on here because then it gets gunky and it doesn't dry evenly. So then you just take your little picture, whatever it is you want it to be. It could be from a magazine, it could be printed out like I did with these, a newspaper clipping, which I'll go over in just a second. Take the time though to kind of smush all over, big technical word there, and then go back in and just real lightly again. I love these brushes because they just put just enough, and they kind of let you get on those edges real good and smush it around. Okay, so just make sure you get that, really make sure you take care of your edges. That was something I didn't do my first few, and it really bit me in the end. Okay, so when you're all done, just set it to the side and let it dry. I am famous for saying, and I do it a lot, if you see something you like, make it. Okay, and one of the things I saw that I liked, it made me think of my oldest daughter, Shelby, who is a little different in her creativity. She's a little bit of, what's that, steampunk? She kind of likes that kind of feel. So I found just a random newspaper article, and I just cut it out, put it on a large bead. And I thought, well, what am I going to put with that? Well, I was going through one of my little craft books. If you've not done it, if you don't know this company, look it up online. Oriental Trading Company. Okay. And what I found at Oriental Trading Company are these awesome, they're antique-y looking like an old typewriter. And I thought, well, this goes with the bead I made for Shelby. How can I use this? So I went ahead, and Oriental Trading Company has some really fabulous deals. And I ordered a few of these. This is not all of them. This is just a sample of them. They have shift keys and everything. So I have an idea that I'm going to make something for Shelby, which I'm not really going to discuss because she's watching. Okay, so again, you don't have to have all of your pieces at once. You can find a picture, make it pretty, put it on your glass bead, and go from there. I also found with Oriental Trading Company, these are so cool. They're skeleton keys, and there's a lock. There's different patterns. They're wonderful. You can do a lot of fun things with these. They have
Can you hold a few of those up for me, sweetheart?
See if I can do it like that so you can see.
Pretty close to the, there you go, perfect.
There's different ones. And they have all kinds of different glass beads and things that, you know, I'm going to work with some other things that I'm like, oh, this would be great. So use your imagination. If you see something beautiful, this is the same picture that I just used for Lacey's little bead. And, you know, I found it and I used it in this. So it's kind of going to be a pair for Lace. But we'll go from there, okay? And just so you have an idea where you can start with a picture. Find something you like, start from there, and take it, use your imagination, and make it yours. So please, I hope you liked this video. I hope it helps you open your creativity box a little bit. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please leave them. If you do like this video, please like it. And if you like it even a whole lot more, go ahead and subscribe. I'd love to hear from you.